Alrighty, YouTube, we are back. Took a little bit of time off, but you all wouldn't know that because I'm uploading all these clips at once. But we've managed to salvage our head. I had to do a lot of alterations. If you remember, we had a big divot in the top here, so I had to add some wood and then shave it down. The reason his head was looking so odd is because we had the eyes here on the side, so I had to cut those off, and then we had to actually reshape them here in the middle of the face. We've articulated our beak some. I actually had to give him a little prosthesis. If you remember how jacked up and how much tear out we had in the bottom here where the mouth was supposed to be, so I actually had to get a small piece of wood and glue it in there so we could create the mouth. Hence why I didn't actually video doing it. It's very tedious and everything. But we got a few finishing touches we need to do on him before we can sand him and everything. So, one of them being, we need his little neck ruffles here. That's what's going to be white. We don't need the pin. Since we finally shaved the neck down, we got to shave down his little neck ruffle. Hopefully we don't have to alter the body after we do this. But it is a definite must that we get the neck ruffle size right, otherwise he's just not going to look quite like he should. Alright. Careful with the wings. And it's good I took some time off, because if you remember, this wood was in pretty rough shape. I was breaking a lot of stuff. So, with the weather being nicer, I actually took some time, went fishing, took some time off from fooling with this little guy. Because while I enjoy doing wood carvings and everything and the relaxing and all that, now that I've started trying to make videos for people to enjoy, it adds a little pressure to it. Like I said, mostly just trying to get camera angles right. I mean, what's the point of videoing it if nobody can actually see what you're doing, right? And I've had a few videos with some bad angles. I try and make sure that everything's in good perspective and all that. Still debating whether to upgrade the camera so everything's always in the frame, and also I can try and do more time-lapse type carvings, but I don't know if I want to shell out that kind of money for something I'm just doing for fun. Like I said, I'm not trying to make money on YouTube or nothing, just trying to share a hobby I enjoy and hopefully inspire other people to try and take it up. I know I've said that many times, but it's true. It is really fun to take just a square block of wood and turn it into something. I will say the shape of him, man, is it's really tough to hit certain angles without breaking something. I'm really happy how I managed to get his wings. Although I did break one off, it's back on how it should be. So it's all one solid piece and everything. And it's the first carving I've done in a while where I didn't overlook something in the little sketch phase. I've had a bad habit of sketching something and not taking enough time to look at it and see how it would translate onto a three-dimensional object. Then we get to carving, then I realize, well, crap, that's not going to work. So this one's actually pretty enjoyable in that sense, where I didn't mess nothing up. Alrighty, that all looks good. Let's even out the feet a little bit. I said, when I get carving where he stands up good, I really don't like messing with the feet, because a lot of the carvings I have a hard time getting them to stand. So if they're standing, I usually don't like to mess with them, but try and get it somewhat even. The size of this wing's a little different than that one, but no biggie. Alright, I think we could use some shaping of this wing. Yeah, this is the one we didn't break, so I don't want to break it. It's probably why it's not as refined as the other one. It's got some wiggle to it. Hope I don't break it doing this for you guys. But what you want to do is remember which way the grain of the wood's going, and that will actually make it easier to carve. That way you're not fighting it and get a bunch of tear out and stuff like that. Alright, not bad. Alright, well folks, I know this has been a short clip. I actually tried videoing some of the work we did on the head, but it was just too tough with a lot of the work it needed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand this down, and we'll be back with the step for painting it.